everyone, welcome to my channel. This pick a card is about the next 7 days. So if you want like a predictive type of pick a card, then this one is for you. We want to take a look at what could be occurring for you in the next 7 days. If you haven't had a chance as of yet to pick a card or crystal on the table, I have clear quartz, aragonite, and amethyst. Go ahead and go back to the very beginning of the video. There are timestamps for a portion of quiet and silence where you can pause and focus and take as much time as you need in order to choose your cards. And I always say, if during that time you feel led to pick more than one, by all means please listen to your intuition. That's always highly encouraged. Pick more than one if you feel it necessary. This reading is also what I would consider timeless, so whether you watch it at the upload time or any time after, if you feel a nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. However, it is a general reading, so I don't expect this particular reading to connect with everybody. Everybody comes from different walks of life and has different experiences, so it would be almost impossible for me to resonate with everyone. However, what I always say is this: if this particular pick a card does not connect, maybe consider checking out my pick a card playlist. I have a bunch of pick a cards that you can explore and have fun maybe going through. There might be another reading that would resonate better. And if when all is said and done, let's say I'm not the reader for you, that's okay. YouTube has many readers out there. I'm pretty sure there's going to be one that has the messages you are looking for this time around when you need it the most. So I will go ahead and move all this out the way. Let's go ahead and get into the very first reading. Pile 1, you chose the harp and you chose clear quartz. I'm not going to incorporate this card into the reading because I did not shuffle for it. I chose 3 instruments, 3 cards that were slightly similar but obviously different in order to help you choose. So I'm not going to use the divination of this card in the reading because I didn't shuffle for it. So anyway, that's your crystal. Let's go ahead and find out. Let's see what's happening in the next 7 days for you. Let's see, pile number 1 viewers. What's going on with you in the next 7 days? What's happening with you in 7 days' time? Let's see. All right. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty magical. We have the 10 of Cups. The Magician. Whoa. And we have, what is that? Hold on, this is a newer deck. This is the 6. Yeah, that's the 6 of Swords. Whoa. Okay, I'm going to grab one more. I'm going to grab one more. Page of Cups. Okay, this is pretty powerful. And sorry if I stumble with my Roman numerals. I'm awful with them, to be honest. This is pretty magical stuff. All right, so what this is telling me is that there's something big that you are manifesting at this time, okay, with the Magician here. And it's feeling like, to me, there is some, I'm getting wish fulfillment even though I don't even have like a wish card here, okay? And I guess the feeling of that is the combination of the 10 of Cups and the Magician together. Okay, because technically, I think we all want either the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups, right? Where we feel like we have it all. You know, to me, this is a huge blessing card. Not just love, happiness, and fulfillment with somebody you love. It's emotional fulfillment maybe in the things that you do. And maybe feeling whole and complete. Maybe surrounding yourself with family. So you could be surrounding yourself technically with family within 7 days' time. Being really happy, having good moments together. But there's a good vibe feeling coming from this card. And then connected to the Magician, I can't help but feel like there is something that you're working on with this Magician energy that feels like it's coming to a climax or a head here, okay? The reason I say that is because of this energy, which is feeling like you have it all, right? It feels also like having accomplished something with these 2 cards. So it feels like you're going to accomplish something big in the next 7 days. But whatever this is, it also feels like it's putting you on a new path or a new journey with the 6 of Swords. Okay. 6 of Swords is an energy where we leave the past behind, or we leave things that just aren't working. We move in the direction of what's going to give us peace of mind and smooth sailing. Okay. So things are looking up in the next 7 days where it feels like big things are about to happen. Big things are also putting you on a path with the Six of Swords to move in a new direction. I say new because pages are new energy. I think there might be some big happy surprises as well within the next 7 days. You might get a wish or a dream fulfilled. You might get a special present or a gift, maybe from a family member over here within the next 7 days as well, with the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. I say surprise, maybe a surprise gift, because the little fish is always popping out of the cup, and that also does sometimes take us by surprise. There could also be communication from somebody special within the next 7 days with the Page of Cups energy. Pages are messengers. They do deliver messages, sorry. And this is an energy where it's like somebody's communicating their feelings, or somebody's speaking words of endearment perhaps, or saying nice things to you. I don't know why I'm getting the vibe of congratulations. Maybe I'm getting congratulation energy from the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups together. So I feel like there's going to be something to celebrate, but whatever this new thing is, and I say celebrate because of the Ten of Cups, because it's a happy, good time, surrounded by those that you love, or surrounded in a happy environment. But it feels like whatever this high vibe energy is, I feel like you've brought it on, you've manifested it with your personal power, or you're setting your intentions with the Magician, maybe even with the last full moon into the new moon. I mean, as of the time I record this video, we've had some major full moon and new moon energy. But this Magician card here, not only that, we're entering into the big conjunction as I record this, of Jupiter and Saturn. And that's around solstice time, which is not that far away from the time I record this. So anyway, I do feel like maybe full moon and new moon intentions from the last, time for some of you, okay? This is all accumulating, and I'm picking some of that up in this reading, that whatever you've been working on, okay, whether, it doesn't matter when you've been working on it, whether it was recent, as I just described, or something you've been working on over time, it does feel like the Magician is finally going to see something beautiful result from your intentions being set, or the manifestations that you have been working on in the next 7 days. The beauty about this is that things are moving with the Six of Swords in a very nice direction over here with the Six of Swords and the Page of Cups. You are moving into new energy. And this new energy that you are entering into in the next 7 days, or I don't know why I'm feeling like a shift or a change. And maybe it's because the Six of Swords is that energy where it does move. It's taking you from one place and it's putting you on the path to another. You are literally traveling with the Six of Swords. So some of you actually might be traveling in the next 7 days, but you're maybe traveling to meet a loved one with the Page of Cups, traveling towards something on your heart, maybe something that you manifested recently. You're moving in the direction of that over here with the Page of Cups, it feels. But whatever this is, whatever you're moving towards, could be figurative, or it could be very literal geographical movement that you're making. It looks like it's going to make you very happy within the next 7 days. Okay, I do feel the tidings, or the like good tidings is also what I'm hearing from the Page of Cups. Like good tidings, good news coming in. You could get a message, a phone call, text, a letter in the mail, but something that you've been waiting to hear about or hear from feels like it's coming to fruition now with the Magician. And it's just also what I'm picking up with the Ten of Cups is that it has the potential to also, because it's a 10, bring something to a finality, but in the best of ways. It's like a happy ending or happy conclusion to something you've been working on with the Magician for a while, and it's going to help you move in the direction that you've been wanting to go in for some time now, and it's going to make you very content. I also feel like this surprise or this communication within the next 7 days is just going to be one where it feels like it's long awaited. All right. I'm also picking up healing vibes from the Six of Swords. I maybe it's maybe the water in the card. You know, that's always a sign or a symbol of healing energy. So water is definitely cleansing and healing. Again, it's this feeling of whatever news comes in or whatever surprise comes in within the next 7 days. I think it's linked to a manifestation. I think for some of you, it's also linked to love, especially with the Ten of Cups, because the Ten of Cups can speak about life partner energy. But it does feel like a healing energy surrounding this new thing that may surprise you within the next 7 days. Not only that, the Six of Swords is an energy where it moves away from tumultuous energy or things in the past that really aren't helping where it's going moving forward. Again, it's the experiences, the lessons, you take them with you. They're in your boat, right? The swords are in your boat, but they don't sink you. You take them into the future as kind of like learning experiences, as tools for future reference. And that's that energy of the Six of Swords. I feel like whatever you've been manifesting as well, for some of you, this has been a big learning experience, but nonetheless, it's been a magical one. And I'm also feeling like the journey for some of you towards achieving something big or manifestation or wish in the heart has also brought you to a place of peace within. And I'm getting that from the Six of Swords, but it's also an energy of personal fulfillment as well with the Ten of Cups. You know, Ten of Cups is love, happiness, joy, and it feels like you're entering into a new beginning or a new chapter. In the next 7 days, there's going to be a major shift, but it's also been one that you've been working towards as well. Okay, for some of you, again, you might get good news. You might hear from somebody you haven't heard from in a while. Love might be declared for some of you as well. Maybe you've been manifesting love, looking to find love. That also looks like it could be coming into your environment within the next 7 days. I just feel like there's a new chapter. You're moving into a new chapter soon, and it's one that feels like it's smooth sailing, smoother than it's ever been before. Okay, so let's see if we can get a few cards here. Whoa, okay. Oh, that's perfect. That's 3 cards. Yeah, look at that. Tortoise. Slowly but surely getting ahead. Like, slow and steady does win the race. Like, I felt over here with the Magician that if there's something you've been working on for a while, it has been a long time coming. Okay, but nonetheless, you are making progress. The Six of Swords indicates that progress of smooth sailing, right? And you are getting ahead. You are moving forward. Oh, see, look at that. I did say there could be some news, right? There could be some news with the Page of Cups. Communication of some sort that might give you good news. Like I said, good tidings. With the Bell. Okay, well, it says parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, you know what? Maybe that's what the Six of Swords is also doing. In the next 7 days, you could be moving away from people like that and finding your peace of mind. Okay, I don't feel anything like that because these are all gorgeous cards. But I could say that definitely the Six of Swords moves away from things and situations and people that aren't going to help the journey moving forward. It could be that if you're finding your happiness, in the midst of trying to find your happiness, you may have to leave people like this behind. That's a possibility, okay? So if you have people who, you know, just, I would also say in the next 7 days, just be careful who you tell personal things to, right? You don't want them to spill your secrets because we also do have a card of communication. All right, and that's the Page of Cups is not Gemini. Oh my goodness. Well, hey, maybe the person gossiping is a Gemini. I don't know. I almost said Gemini. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here with the Page of Cups. Okay, so be cautious of that. All right. If you're making progress and you're manifesting, also, this is telling me to tell you, don't share your manifestation quite yet, because you don't want anybody putting negative energy toward it, right? Especially if you're in the midst and you're making gains in the next, especially in the next 7 days. It feels very sensitive as far as the progress that you're making towards something big over here, right? And I felt that in the very, very beginning of this reading. I was feeling like you're making gains towards something big that you've been working toward with the Magician. And the last thing you want to do is tell someone about what you're working on. Okay, it's almost like sometimes you have to protect your manifestations. You have to protect them and keep them safeguarded. Again, you don't want anybody projecting negative energy towards what you're trying to create, because it does feel with the Magician and the Ten of Cups especially, that if you are in the throes of manifesting something really important to you, it feels really special. So the last thing you want is anybody, putting bad energy towards the good that you're trying to put out into the world, right? And that's really what that card is saying to me. So I would say just be careful. Be careful who you tell your secrets to in the next 7 days. Be careful who you share your manifestations or intentions with in the next 7 days. You don't want anyone jeopardizing that, because it does feel like, pile number 1 viewers, you guys are really close right now. Okay, you're super close to achieving something. And I was getting the vibe of wish fulfillment, maybe, I guess mostly because the combination of the Ten of Cups and the Magician together. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get at least one of these cards. All right, so we have signs. Look at that. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. So this is telling me that Spirit is going to be delivering major signs to you, synchronicities. Like I said, I was getting the vibe that some of you are manifesting something big, and I think in the next 7 days, the universe is going to show you how close you really are to achieving that. And that's what this is telling me, okay? You are moving in a very positive direction. We saw that with the Six of Swords there as well. So any worries, concerns that you have, I feel in the next 7 days are going to be cleared up, and you'll be shown that things are really happening. That's the vibe I was getting from this reading. So pile number 1, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I really appreciate hearing from everybody. To support this channel, like, share, subscribe, maybe click the little bell for future notifications so you don't miss out on content. I upload pretty often. And if you want to book a personal reading, check me out on Etsy. I have readings there as well as handmade crystal jewelry. And you supporting my Etsy shop, or you supporting my YouTube, helps support my Etsy shop, and you supporting my Etsy shop also helps me support my YouTube. So thank you so much for all of you who have generously sought me out for readings. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So I will leave you here, pile number 1. Viewers, take care of yourselves, okay? Happy holidays, and keep shining. Pile number 2. You chose this lovely aragonite stone. I'm going to put that there. This is your card. I'm not going to read the divination or interpretation of this card because I did not shuffle for it, okay? Normally when I do shuffle for them, I will incorporate it into the reading. In this case, I just picked 3 instruments that were obviously instruments but different, so that way you can choose. I just wanted to pick a trio of 3, okay, that connected. So let's go ahead and get started. We want to see what is happening for you in the next 7 days. Next 7 days, pile number 2 viewers, what is happening for you in the next 7 days? Okay. We have Queen of Swords. Could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be you. That could be someone else. We have the 8 of Pentacles. we have also the Four of Pentacles, okay? And we have the Eight of Cups. So we have two eights here. And I'm almost tempted to grab another one because of that cliffhanger that we have of the Eight of Cups. Whoa. I'm so glad I did. Oh, man. Oh, this is too cool. Okay. This is really neat. So let me find a way to arrange these cards so that way it's comfortable for me to read them. This is pretty fantastic. Okay, so I'm looking at this like pile number 2 viewers. Like, this is awesome. Okay, this feels really big to me. All right, and I guess it's because you're going from an energy of an 8 of Cups to an Ace. To me, that's progress, right? It's progress in a way that something is being opened up to you. Now, I feel like Queen of Swords energy, she's that tough old bird, okay? No pun intended. Queen of Swords is a tough old bird, okay? She's been through some things, but she's also very smart, and the things that she has experienced has also taught her a lot of things. And it also, one of the lessons it brings, right, is that the Queen of Swords has learned to be herself and trust herself and live her truth. So what this is telling me is that in the next 7 days, you are going to be able to set yourself up in a way that's going to financially secure you, is what I'm getting from the Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, but it's a result of all your hard work. I feel like some of you are coming into like a big blessing or a money manifestation of some sort with all these pentacles. It could be something that you've been working towards. For whatever reason, I'm picking up vibes of like creativity or creative endeavor for some of you with the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like money's coming in via something you've been working really hard towards, maybe a personal goal or endeavor. Nonetheless, it feels like the culmination of like a lot of hard work put into something with this Eight of Pentacles, and then securing yourself in that hard work. Some of you could definitely get a new job offer in the next 7 days, especially with this Eight of Cups, because it's indicating that you're walking away from something that isn't satisfactory and something that you can't necessarily build up over. You know, you can't, for whatever reason, when we leave the Eight of Cups, it's because we know that there's actually our 10 cups still out there. And why are we going to settle for 8 cups when we can have 10, right? So if there's any given situation that isn't living up to your expectations, in the next 7 days, you might find yourself leaving that and actually being offered another opportunity instead, okay? For some of you, could be a love situation you're leaving behind because it's a Eight of Cups. Some of you, it could definitely be a job situation that you're leaving behind because it's not paying well, it's not fulfilling you anymore, it's not making you happy. And this is an energy that in the next 7 days is going to listen to its personal truth, right? Know thyself. You're going to listen to your personal truth in the next 7 days and do what you need to do to make you happy, right? Make the changes that you need to make you happy. Because why are you going to settle for less, right? When you know that there's something better out there for you. And there's also this feeling with the Eight of Cups of trusting that the universe will lead you in the right direction to find what's better for you. And a lot of times we can be hesitant to say no to things, people, situations, environments, a job, right? We can hesitate to say no to these things because we're afraid that sometimes, you know, ooh, is there really going to be something better out there for me? Like, you know, that there's that doubt and that questioning. So sometimes we hang on to the Eight of Cups, even though the Eight of Cups isn't really doing the job for us anymore. It's not making us completely happy. But this is saying that you've worked up your courage over here to walk away from those 8 cups and seek something new instead. So in the next 7 days, you might have some realizations about something you've been putting a lot of energy into with the Eight of Pentacles. Something that you've been holding on to with the Four of Pentacles that really isn't amounting to the 10 cups, or let's say even the 10 pentacles that you want to have. Because, you know, whenever I see the Eight of Pentacles, I do think, okay, this person's putting in the hard work because it wants to get to the Nine of Pentacles and wants to get then to the 10 of Pentacles, right? And that's that same energy with the Eight of Cups. You know, we invest a lot of emotional energy with the Eight of Cups in the hopes of building it up to the 9 and then the 10. Here with the Eight of Pentacles, the same feeling. We invest a lot of physical labor, time, energy into things that we, you know, want to hone, perfect. And we're trying to build ourselves up to then from the 8, the 9 to the 10. And you have both of those energies here, the Pentacles and the Cups. And both of these energies want to get to the pinnacle, which is the 10. So I really do feel like in the next 7 days, there's going to be a new offer or a blessing that comes in that allows you to kind of walk away from something, someone, maybe a situation or an environment that, again, you've been putting a lot of physical energy into, maybe emotional energy into, something that maybe you've been holding on for a while because perhaps it helps you feel secure with the Four of Pentacles. But nonetheless, you're walking away from that because something new is going to be offered instead. And a lot of times this Ace of Pentacles is indeed a blessing from the universe. It's like the package on the doorstep from Amazon that you've been waiting for forever, right? And Amazon is not sponsoring this video by any means, just letting you know. But nonetheless, the Ace of Pentacles is indeed that knock on the door, the universe delivering your wish, your gift, your package, your blessing. And it opens up a whole world to you as a result. So I do feel like there's some things that I also feel that this new energy, okay, even though I know with the Four of Pentacles, we can sometimes feel like we're holding on to things, right? But this is also an energy of security and stability, right? So I really do feel like you're working towards your stability with this combination here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So if you are leaving something behind or walking away from something, could even be a mindset. Something about your mindset could change in the next 7 days. You get to a point where you understand what you deserve, what your worth is, and then you make changes to pursue, right? But nonetheless, this is about you moving in the direction of what's going to make you feel secure. And if these 8 cups, whatever they are to you, are not giving you that feeling of stability and security, you may make choices that would then lead you away from them. But the reason why you're maybe walking away from the Eight of Cups is to secure yourself, you see? So kudos to the Queen of Swords for following her truth, her inner guidance, her inner compass, and walking and moving towards the things that are indeed going to make the Queen of Swords happy. And the Eight of Cups indeed is a soul-searching energy, right? Because our soul is nudging us or calling us in a different direction, and sometimes we have to go. Some of you with the Ace of Pentacles in the next 7 days could be purchasing a new home. And the number 4 would be the foundation of a new home. Some of you have been toiling, laboring, working hard towards achieving that goal, maybe saving up your money, especially with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe some of you have been saving up that money so that way you can then move, right? And you can walk in the direction of your 9 or 10 of Cups and start over with this Ace of Pentacles. So what this is saying is, to me, the next 7 days are looking like opportunities opening up to you and helping you move in the direction that you really feel is best suited to you. Could be a new job. You could end up, moving location or buying a house, finding a new apartment or something like that. But this move or this change that you're looking to make is definitely one that is going to help you build future security and establish yourself in new energy. I think a lot of you have been putting a lot of work into this change or this move with and I'm feeling move because of the Eight of Cups. You've been putting a lot of energy into this much needed change that will help you be more aligned and true to you in the process of making it. So I really feel like the Ace of Pentacles is saying here, yeah, it's okay. Don't be scared. Leave those cups behind if it's not happy and working out for you. Don't be afraid to make that change and walk in a different direction if it means securing you and helping you to make better investments of where you put your time, your energy, and your love into, right? The Ace of Pentacles is the universe saying, if it wasn't for you making these changes or shifts or listening to yourself and being true to yourself, I wouldn't then be able to open the door for you over here with the Ace of Pentacles. So I really do feel there's, in the next 7 days, there's a door opening up. It's one of big blessings. It's one where the universe is handing you the coin, handing you the gift, and saying, okay, it's your time. Here, take it. Take it. You deserve it. You've been working hard towards your goals. Could be a money blessing. But whatever it is, it's opening up doors and opportunities for you with the Ace of Pentacles that you will be able to walk into with confidence. Because to me, this is a soul thing. The soul needs this shift or that needs this change. Again, that energy is coming from the Eight of Cups. Because it is a soul searching energy. You will go into the direction of what calls you when spirit nudges. But it's also answering the call that spirit nudges you with, right? That's going to open up the door within the next 7 days. So if some of you have been debating something, and if spirit is talking to your higher self over here with the Queen of Swords, it feels like in the next 7 days, you're going to be doing something and listening to that and then walking in the direction of it. And then as a result of doing so, the doors open up. The opportunities present themselves out of you taking that step in faith and trust. But I also feel like you're secure in doing so. You're okay. Don't be scared. Because the moon shows up over here, and the moon can be that energy where we question, oh, am I doing the right thing, right? Am I doing the right thing by leaving these 8 cups behind? Sometimes it's hard to walk away from what's familiar. But at the same time, how are we going to know what's out there unless we go and seek it? Some of you are working hard towards personal goals as well. With that Eight of Pentacles. And it does feel like that hard work is going to pay off with a new opportunity. So don't be scared to make the changes that you need to make in the next 7 days if you have been debating them. Because it does feel like some of you are debating making a major change or a shift. And it's like right now you're in the thinking stage of it, right? You're debating it. You're thinking about it right now as we speak, and you haven't quite made that move yet. But it does feel like some of you might just step forward into it. Step forward into it with trust. Whoa. Honor and respect will come to you. So yeah, straighten your crown. Kings and queens, right? Straighten your crown. You got this. That's kind of what that's telling me. Okay, what does this say? Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Well, maybe that could be some of you are walking away from that energy, maybe with the Eight of Cups. So just be careful of maybe people with their egos, or you know, getting the better of them, that kind of thing. Maybe if you do walk, some of you, if you do walk away, and it's not going to apply to everybody, but if you guys are planning on, you know, walking away from someone or something, someone might take that as a personal offense, is what this is telling me. So be careful with that in the next 7 days. They might not like the moves that you're making. Well, too damn bad, right? Oh, look at that. Yes. And I was picking up the energy of change. There are major changes occurring right now in the next 7 days. Maybe you are debating making changes, right? And the moon is here. And funny enough, I mentioned the moon over here because it can give us that vibe of feeling uncertain. Like, am I making the right move? Am I making the right change? Well, if it's going to lead you to this beautiful big blessing and open door, new opportunities and new offers and new blessings, well, I think so. Like I said, straighten your crown, right? Respect and honor yourself even, okay? Respect and honor yourself and move in the direction of what you know you deserve and what you're worth, right? So despite what someone else might think or say, sometimes you got to make the moves you need to make for you because you're worth it. And sometimes the Queen of Swords has to put her sword up and say, oh, wait, hold on a second. She has a crown. There you go. Look at that synchronicity. Sometimes the Queen of Swords puts her sword up and saying, you shall not pass, basically. She says, you shall not pass. So once I made up my mind, the Queen of Swords, once she makes up her mind, right? That's it. There's no changing it. And that's kind of what this is feeling like. Some of you might be making big decisions in the next couple of days. Someone might not exactly be happy with it and maybe try to talk you out of it. But you have to straighten your crown and say, no, you shall not pass. You know, this is what I need. This is what I want. And then, you know, take the steps necessary to fulfill what you deserve by walking in the direction of it with the Eight of Cups. That's why I said straighten your crown. Don't let anyone topple it from you either, right? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. This is an energy, a little bit of a little self-defense, right? Towards making the needed changes you need to make. Not everybody not everybody's gonna be happy with that. And that's the thing. You gotta, it feels like some of these cards are saying, damn, why does this feel like a personal reading, by the way? For some of you, it might feel like that if you're watching. But it's also feeling like that Eight of Cups, and I lost my train of thought, but sometimes, like I said, you got to do what you got to do for you, despite the naysayers, because you have, this is your life, right? Who are you living it for is the question. Are you living your life for you or what other people want or expect from you, right? So let's see. Oh, okay. Whoa. Look at that. To me, that applies. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Yes. Changes in life. I think these are changes you personally, pile number 2 viewers, are seeking for yourself. Okay? You're going in the direction of that. Because in order to take on the Eight of Cups energy, you have to walk away from something, and that is indeed a change. Right? And it says, enjoy a new lease on life as a result of the changes you're making. Well, here's the changes you're making, or the new lease, right? Well, the Eight of Cups is a change you're making, but the new lease on life is this Ace of Pentacles. It's new energy. You're walking in the direction of something new because you know something awesome is out there. And the Ace of Pentacles is the universe handing you that new lease on life. Because you made the changes, or you're in the process of making the changes, or walking in the direction of the changes that you seek with the Eight of Cups. So that's what I have for you, pile number 2 viewers. This is your reading. If you feel that this has helped or connected for you, by all means, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I do appreciate hearing from everybody. If you want to support this channel, like this video, share this video, maybe it might help somebody. Click the little bell for notifications, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support this channel even further, maybe consider checking me out on Etsy. I do have personal readings there as well as handmade crystal jewelry. So I'll leave you here. Take care of yourselves. Happy holidays and keep shining. Pile number 3 viewers, you chose this lovely chunk of amethyst. That is your crystal. This is your card. I'm not going to be incorporating this into the reading because I did not shuffle for it. All I did was choose a trio of 3 similarly related cards. In this case, it happened to be instruments in order to help you pick your reading. So let's go ahead and get started. We want 3 cards or more. Like if I need to pick a 4th one, I will. To help us understand what is going to be happening for you in the next 7 days. So the next 7 days for pile number 3 viewers. The next 7 days for pile number 3 viewers. We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so there's a lot going on here. Let's grab one more. And that is the 6 of Wands. So I'm kind of glad that I grabbed another one. Let me arrange these here. Let's see. Okay, so it feels like pile number 3 viewers, in the next 7 days, there's something that you're going to be healing from. There's something that you're going to be coming out of. Okay, is also the vibe that I'm getting from this. But please know that the changes that are happening right now in the next 7 days with this Wheel of Fortune energy are going to help put you on a path to victory. So if things are if you're feeling stuck, I'm getting this vibe of feeling stuck with the 8 of Swords and feeling at a loss about something or someone or something, maybe a situation that's not working out or hasn't been working out. This is telling me that that energy of stuck or loss or disappointment, you're coming out of that. You're healing from that as well. Maybe your mindset is changing as well. But nonetheless, it's also changing you. It's changing things around you because the mindset is changing. I think you're coming out of a period of disappointment, maybe focusing on the wrong thing. Maybe something didn't go your way or as planned with the 5 of Cups. But there's a healing taking place in the quiet spaces is what I'm getting with the 4 of Swords. There's a big healing taking place, and that healing is actually helping you step outside of the swords in this card, or step out of your own way, or change your way of thinking. So there's a lot of, I'm getting the vibe of like personal growth or healing that is taking place right now. But there's a feeling of putting the mind at rest, or putting the mind at ease. What didn't work out? This is what this is telling me. What didn't work out over here with the 5 of Cups? Because you have to keep in mind, there's 2 cups that are still standing, right? So what didn't work out over here with the 5 of Cups, you can't change that. You can't get it back. You can't put it back together like a broken plate, you know, with super glue. You can't put it back together. However, what didn't work out is also changing your fate as well. There's this feeling of, especially with these cards leading up to the Wheel of Fortune, there's this feeling of what fell off the wheel, right? Over here with the 5 of Cups. Or what was stuck over here with the 8 of Swords. What maybe felt shut out or kept from you with the 4 of Swords. Because the 4 of Swords can talk about maybe isolation in a sense, kind of like a mini hermit. You remove yourself, you know, either something or someone is kept from you, or you are kept from them. You isolate, right? You keep distance. But what was kept from you, right? What do they say? Rejection is also sometimes God's protection. All right, it's kind of that feeling I'm getting from this, and I know some of you don't want to hear that. that sometimes what is not meant for us is really a blessing in disguise. But that's kind of the vibe that this is giving me. In the next 7 days, there's something that maybe you have been processing or working through. Maybe it's something that you've been healing from, or trying to change your mindset from. But whatever that was that didn't work or disappointed you or let you down with that Five of Cups, and whatever it was that maybe perhaps you were even separated from or blocked from, right? Because that Eight of Swords can definitely talk about a blockage that was placed in front of us. You having that thing blocked from you was, I feel like it wasn't meant for you. It wasn't meant for your divine path or purpose. I feel like the universe or spirit has taken the wheel or shifted you away from something, or will be shifting you away from something in the next 7 days that maybe wasn't meant for your divine path or purpose. And I know that's tough to hear. However, where it's leading you is this here with the Six of Wands. There's a victory on the other side of this loss, on the other side of this disappointment, on the other side of a changed mindset. There's a victory, because this Six of Wands is victory over obstacles. It's triumph over adversity. And the Wheel of Fortune, there's a shift happening in the next 7 days that is going to take you out of this sad, disappointed energy over here and shift things in your favor for your highest good and purpose with the Six of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely that old thing falling off the wheel and making room for new to enter. When we get the wheel, it's an energy where we have to surrender to the process of the shifts and the changes, and maybe sometimes the unexpected things that are happening to us. We have to surrender to the way that the universe is steering our boat. I do sometimes look at the Wheel of Fortune card as the wheel of a ship, a pirate ship, right? I guess. I don't know what they're called. I should look that up. You know, you spin the wheel of the ship and it turns the boat, right? It turns the boat. And it's that kind of thing. It's like the universe coming in and steering the ship and putting you on a path that is truly best for you, because the other path maybe that you were on wasn't going to take you where the universe needed you to go for your divine purpose. So in the next 7 days, I feel that you're going to be completely healed from or moving on from something that kept you in, you know, a sad, maybe negative space of thinking, or maybe a heartbreak or difficulty, like you're healing from that. But it's the healing from that and putting that behind you that is going to put you on the path to this energy of greatness with the Six of Wands. It does feel like the universe took the wheel and steered you away from this energy over here, maybe because it wasn't part of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune, because the Wheel of Fortune does talk about destiny and fate and serendipitous events that occur unexpectedly. But oftentimes those events happen to place us on the path that we're meant to be on. We don't always see it that way, especially when we're hurting over here. We don't always see why these things are happening to us, why we've been disappointed by something or someone, why we were let down, maybe why a plan failed. We don't always understand why a plan failed. We don't understand maybe sometimes why we're stuck. Maybe this period that you've dealt with over here of disappointment put you on the healing journey, though. Gave you time to meditate and think. Helped you, again, open your mind to some things. But it also feels like saying goodbye, right? It's like the Crow is looking at the cups and kind of saying goodbye to those things that didn't work. And then it does feel like the Crow eventually turns over to look at the Two of Cups, and then that sets off a chain of events with the Wheel of Fortune to then arrive at victory. So the next 7 days feel very healing in a sense that there are some things and chapters that are coming to a close. Again, the Wheel of Fortune is that major shift of a cycle. It's a transitionary card. So in the next 7 days, you're going to be experiencing some changes. And honestly, that theme has been echoing in the other readings 1 and 2 as well. Okay. But there are definitely some major changes you are entering into, but please know what didn't work out recently. If you have experienced a loss or something difficult, what didn't work out, okay? There's a reason behind that. I know that sounds cliche. And it's unfortunate that we can't always see the reason for why things end up the way they end up until it's like, you know, a couple of weeks, months down the road, hindsight 2020, that type of thing. Hindsight, we can then look back and see, oh, why that one thing didn't work out. Oh, why that one relationship didn't work out. Or, oh, why I didn't get that one job I wanted to get. But it does feel like that disappointment ends up leading to a greater blessing, a greater victory over here with the Six of Wands. And it feels like that energy is shifting hard with the Wheel of Fortune in the next 7 days from watching this video. There's going to be a major breakthrough, I'm also feeling, in the next 7 days to help you see that what didn't work out was, again, not in highest alignment with you. The Six of Wands is a card of success. So if something failed, didn't work out, and maybe as you had hoped or planned, that's because something else is coming through to lead you to greater success with the Six of Wands. So it kind of feels like, please don't doubt the things that you have recently endured, okay? Because you're stronger than you think. And there's a reason why sometimes, that's the thing, Spirit has a bigger perspective than we do when we're in our own bubble. Spirit can see the bigger picture and step outside of the box where sometimes we cannot, right? This is us looking from within our own box. And sometimes we got to step outside the box in order to see things properly for ourselves. But Spirit does see outside the box all the time. And there's this feeling of there's something happening for your good that you can't see right now. But in the next 7 days, it's going to shift hard and it's going to open up possibilities to you. You're going to get a breakthrough in a major way that you couldn't see for yourself before. Again, the Four of Swords is an energy of isolation, healing. And then the Eight of Swords is that energy of feeling stuck, or, you know, stuck in one's own head or stuck in the box, trapped, right? Not seeing a way out. But it does feel like this major change and transformation or shift is releasing you from that. Getting you out of that stuck energy that wasn't moving or making progress. In the next 7 days, there's going to be major breakthroughs where needed. Change of mindsets, even. I'm going to grab a few of these. This feels again more spiritual. This feels like a major shift in perspective in the next 7 days. Okay, so you might get advice from a friend within the next 7 days as well to help you see something maybe that you weren't seeing before. That's the thing. The universe does oftentimes use people to deliver messages to us when we need them at that right or that specific moment when we need to hear them. And that's kind of the vibe that this is giving me right here. You might have a close friend say something that clicks and rings a bell for you. And again, it just opens up the floodgates where needed. Okay. Okay. Successfully overcoming a problem. There you go. That's that triumph over adversity. So a problem has a resolution within the next 7 days as well. Okay. Okay, so you might be dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person. You might be dealing with an Aries. That's a possibility because I always think of the Ram as Aries. Maybe that's what some of you are walking away from or leaving behind. Maybe a stubborn boss, right? If some of you are stuck in a job situation you don't like, it could be that the universe is shifting that energy for you, getting you out of that situation, providing a way out. Again, with the wheel, where one thing falls off, another thing has room to enter. So if something didn't work out, it's because another opportunity is coming. I do want to grab at least one more. So there is going to be the solution. Oh, look at that. You will be shown the way. All right. So where right now, you know, some of you may feel that you can't see something for yourself. Again, the universe sees the way and is guiding the way, showing the way, steering the ship to help you find the way to your victory. So there's going to be huge breakthroughs coming through where you've been feeling stuck in whatever that may be. But the Six of Wands is assuring you of your success and overcoming that problem, having success where there were obstacles, triumph over any adversity that we see here. The wheel is shifting to put you on a path of overcoming all of that. You might be leaving the past behind and crossing over into a new chapter with the Wheel of Fortune and the bridge as well. So let's see what else we get here. Also, I'm getting vibes from the Ram here because it says a stubborn, aggressive person. That's also an energy, not the aggressive part, but the stubbornness is also an energy of tenacity, right? Some of you might be very tenacious and not want to give up on something. And, you know, this is saying that maybe even though you've had your share of disappointments and letdowns in a certain endeavor or with a certain idea or goal, you being tenacious like that is also helping things shift in your favor to help you succeed. So it's kind of feeling like for some of you, the disappointments that you've had in an endeavor or in a goal, I'm getting the vibe that they were a lesson to show you how, you know, to test you, maybe to test to see how much you really wanted it, you know. Because there's a warrior spirit in that Six of Wands energy. So it does feel like you are coming into that energy and you fought for things. And now it's your time to succeed. Again, that tenacity makes you a fighter. And a warrior does overcome its battles. And this feels like a battle over here of something that you've been struggling with. Not giving up on yourself, though, is also part of your success for some of you. And you're arriving at your success now. You're going to start to see signs of things changing for the better within the next 7 days. After all you've been through, it feels like you deserve your success. You deserve your moment to shine. Spirit is guiding you in the right direction because it's part of your destiny to succeed, okay? So the struggles that you have been through in the past, to me, are a testament of your resilience, a testament of your tenacity. And I think you're being rewarded for that now. Okay? And I don't mean to say that spirit will shit test you, basically. I don't mean to say that. But sometimes we are forged in fire. And sometimes I do believe spirit needs to know it can trust you with little. Right? It has to be able to trust you with an inch before it gives you a mile, in other words. And if you haven't given up on a personal goal, for some of you watching pile number 3, and you've been tenacious as all heck, I feel like spirit is recognizing that fight in you, that warrior spirit. And now is when things are changing to reward you, because the 6 of Wands is feeling like a reward, an accolade, a triumph. You've been, there's also this feeling of being loyal and faithful despite the ups and downs for some of you. I feel like I'm getting messages for a specific person. So please let me know if this is applying to you. Okay, let me move on. Let's see if we can get a final oracle card for this. Another thing, the candle reminds me of the divine spark, the divine flame within that gets lit, and that spirit motivates us with, okay? And it's also that same flame that guides the way. Right, so. Whoa, okay. What was that? Declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. So, again, for those of you, right, who have experienced letdowns and disappointments with this 5 of Cups in love or in relationships, in the next 7 days, you might see somebody's true self, right? But also I feel like some of you have done the healing from a situation like that already as well. And now it's turning the tide for you with the Wheel of Fortune to put you on a path to your personal victory and success as an individual. Okay. So yeah, I mean, when we're letting go or we're moving on from all this, that makes sense. Again, the old is falling off the wheel in order to make room for your success and your victory. And that is literally the universe coming in and decluttering your life. Because the old stuff, the old baggage, the old hurts, the old pain, the old disappointment does not have room where you're going now with the Wheel of Fortune energy. This beautiful 6 of Wands is you sitting on top of the world. Getting rewarded now and blessed now after much enduring. It feels like in the next 7 days, the old is going to truly feel like it's fallen off of that wheel. And that you're truly over it. You might get a huge like feeling of a sigh of relief. Where you can look towards the future and feel like you're being guided properly without anything getting in the way or creating blockages for you moving forward. So it does feel like in the next 7 days, a blockage will be removed or lifted from you to then get that wheel spinning again and put you on the right path to your own personal victory and successes. So whatever blockages are in the way, they will be lifted in the next 7 days, whether they be personal, emotional, mental, love related. Okay. You will successfully overcome those things. Those blockages are being lifted. The wheel is turning. Whoa. Did you see that? Did you see that flame? Right there. That was crazy. I don't know what that was all about. But I just got distracted. That's crazy. Anyhow, but the Wheel of Fortune is indeed shifting now and putting you on the path of what's truly meant for you. So what wasn't meant for the greater purpose moving forward, or the destiny moving forward, is being kind of decluttered from your life. And in the next 7 days, you're really going to feel lighter for it, I think, as well. So pile number 3, this is your reading. I'm going to leave you here. If you feel that this is connected for you in some way, please do let me know. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe as well to help support this channel. Maybe click the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on future content. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, all you have to do is check me out on Etsy, see what readings I have available, and you can book a reading whenever you feel guided to. So much love to you. Take care of yourselves, okay? Happy holidays and keep shining.